Salutes. Salutes. Welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I am your host, Big Fruit, the Michael Jordan of recording, also known as the voice of the streets on YouTube. But we're going to add a third moniker, a third handle. Yeah, we're going to go and throw it back. We're going to throw it back with my old handle from the joint. It is also your boy Big Fruit, known as Young Francis M.H. White. Because I am the most hated motherfucker on YouTube. So I'm going to go back and jack my old handle on the strength of B.I.G. Yeah, it's Young Francis M.H. White here on YouTube. Anyway, y'all see the title, the LG story behind the scenes, what we didn't mention, Ali Johnson. Rest in peace to Ali Lemon Johnson. If you know, you know, but if you don't know, I'm going to enlighten you. Ali Johnson was a young man that was very, very, very loved in my community, in Lafayette Gardens, Bed-Stuy, Nostrand Avenue. This young man was well loved. He was a good kid. All he wanted to do was play hoop, and eventually one day he would have made it pro. It ain't no question on how good he could have been. It ain't no question on how great he could have been. Because y'all know the name Booger Smith. Before we had Booger in Brooklyn, we had Ali Johnson in LG. And Booger was a shorty, just like me, watching Ali. And Ali was a baby when he was doing what he do. But my story of Ali Johnson is going to go back to the early 80s. Because Ali had to be maybe 2 years older than me. Maybe 2 years older than me. About 2 years older than me. So I began playing in the Sullivan Smith tournament, I think when I was 11. No, I'm lying. I was 10. Ali might have been 12. But he was a seasoned 12 years old on a basketball court. We was all shorties, me, Butter, World, Peter Rabb. We all went out there with Mike Sr. Shout out to Mike Sr., Sullivan Smith. You know what I'm saying? We went out there to the tournament. We all had our tryouts and we got put on teams. But Ali was out there too, and he was seasoned. We already knew that because we went to the same school. We all went to PS 270, and we all played basketball together. Ali just was better than us. So when it came time for the tournament, the Sullivan Smith tournament, and everybody was trying out for teams, Ali was pretty much set because, he was better than us. And 85 summer, me and Ali played on the Lakers. Shout out to Coach Miles off of Grand Avenue. He's a comedian now, professional comedian, you know what I'm saying? But we call him Coach Green or Coach Miles. Shout out to Miles Green off of Grand Avenue. He was our coach of the Lakers. And he really thought he was coaching the Lakers because that nigga was out there on his Pat Riley shit. Hard bottoms, slacks, button-up shirt, tie, you name it. Miles was coming to the games like a coach. And he had some stars on his team. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, he had Ali Johnson. He had the Golden Gym in the Juniors League. We played in the Juniors League. And everybody in the Juniors League was between 11 and 16 years old. Then you had the Seniors League. Dudes was 16, 17, maybe 18 years old. The Juniors League was basically elementary school players and junior high school players. The seniors were the high school players. Then we had the Unlimited League, which was the college ball players and niggas, grown-ass men. So that's how the tournament was set up. The Sullivan Smith tournament was developed in the late 70s on the strength of Sullivan Smith himself, rest in peace. He was the OG in the hood. He was a basketball talent, and he could have went pro. He lived in my building, to be exact. So shout out to the whole Smith family. Rest in peace, he Asiatic. Shout out to Carlton and his other brother. You know what I'm saying? The Smith family lived in my building. So when we lost Sullivan, and Mike Sr. and all the OGs in the hood developed the tournament, remember, we only got 7 buildings, man. I ain't going to say it enough. We got 7 buildings in 4 corners. When we lost Sullivan and that tournament was created, LG stepped up majorly and went in that PS270 Park and represented in that tournament for Sullivan Smith. They represented his name well because I'm telling you, so much basketball talent came out of LG. It's fucking crazy. I can't even begin to name all the people, but it was a lot. Everybody from Big E to Ali Johnson, the Purdy brothers. Then you had the Notion Avenue boys coming through. The Scurry brothers. Like, yo, it was crazy, man. Then you had Queens coming through. Kenny Anderson and Dickie Lloyd. Kenny Anderson and Lloyd Daniels. Dickie Lloyd is off Notion Avenue. We're going to talk about Dickie Lloyd. That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? We had Queens in the building. Kenny Anderson was scraping it up when he was in high school. Lloyd Daniels, he was sweeping. Like, yo, Sullivan Smith, by far, was the Brooklyn Rucker, man. I'm telling you, and I had a front row seat. Now, like I said, 85. Ali was out there doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? We was on the Lakers. I enjoyed sitting on the bench, not getting no run, watching Ali control the Juniors League as our starting point guard. When I say control it, I mean control it. The shit he was doing, all this shit y'all seeing these dudes doing, the sham guard and all that shit, they say they got it from Booger, right? All that fly shit. Nah, Booger got that shit from Ali. Ali was doing that shit on the clock. Game time, 85 summer, 12 years old. No cap. Oh man, he was amazing, man. It was crazy to watch Ali come down the court, throw behind his back, around his neck, all that fly shit. 12 years old. 12 years old. 85 summer. Now, although Ali Johnson was my teammate and one of my favorite players in the league, but I say one of my favorite players because 85 summer, oh my God. 85 summer and Sullivan Smith, PS270 Park, belonged to one man. The Juniors League belonged to one man. Rest in peace, Tyrone Doc Brown. Doc lived down the hall from me, man. Look at all this basketball talent I come up on. I sat on the bench behind Ali. I told y'all that, right? Tyrone Doc Brown lived down the hall from me. I watched Tyrone leave his apartment every day with his ball in his hand, going to the park to put it in. And when I see him going to the park, I ran to the park behind him to watch him. Let me tell you who Tyrone Doc Brown was, sir. 85. Do you know who Dr. J was in 85? Do you know? All right. You know who Julius Erving Dr. J was in 85, right? We called him Tyrone Doc Brown in 85. Like, he was maybe, I want to say Doc was built like a stocky 3, but put it on the floor like a 2 and will throw it on you like a 5. Yo, I'm telling you, every fast break Tyrone Doc Brown got, he flushed it on the nigga. Like, the tournament was his. The Juniors League belonged to Tyrone Doc Brown, 85. And if I'm not mistaken, he cleaned up with all the trophies, the championship, all that shit, 85. So rest in peace to Tyrone Doc Brown. He was down the hall from me. Oh, man. Matter of fact, Barn Pudge took his apartment when they moved out. Tyrone Doc Brown died on the basketball court. Rest in peace. He died, I think, in high school playing ball. Died in the gym or some shit or at the hospital. Cardiac arrest type shit. That shit bent the projects. We just watched him run through this shit and die right after it. So when Doc died and 86 summer came around, we had Sullivan Smith Memorial Tournament and we added Doc name to the shirts. So 86 summer now, Doc gone. We don't know what they expect in the Juniors League. You know what I'm saying? We had a bunch of outsiders coming through represent. White Boy Tate was one of my favorite. One of my favorite all times. Him and Big Head Nuki off of NA Rock. Those was two of my favorite guards in that league, other than Ali Johnson himself. So when 86 summer come around, we got Doc name on the shirts. We on the Lakers again every summer. I'm on the bench behind Ali. We didn't know what to expect. But I'm going to tell you what we got. We lost Doc Brown, right? And in moved my cousin from Brownsville. Yeah, my cousin D Nasty moved in. They came from Brownsville. Remember I told you I should be out there in Howard Projects, you know what I'm saying? So my family moved in. My cousin Derek, my cousin Sab, their little sister Didn. So now they living with me. And D get busy. I told y'all the history with D and Boo Bear out there in Brownsville. You know what I'm saying? Now at the time, D was playing at Eli Whitney with Moses Scurry. Moses Scurry was big in the Sullivan Smith tournament. So my cuz was like, yo, Mo be shaking up. Like, yo, Mo out here every summer. He like, all right. Cuz was like, yo, I'm gonna do what I do. Now, D Nasty, Cuzzo, Derek Berry, yeah, this is Cuzzo. That's my mama's sister's son. Cuzzo is a 2, slim 2 guard, left-handed, but he can dribble and shoot with both hands, but he left-handed. So Cuzzo come through the projects, 86 summer. He play in the juniors league. And if I'm not mistaken, he played on Doc's old team. They lost Doc, ain't know what to expect. They picked up D Nasty. D Nasty carried the torch. And when I tell you my cousin came from Brownsville and lit up motherfucker Sullivan Smith, listen, first and foremost, he come from Brownsville. My aunt's best friend was dating World Be Free. So D come up on the World Be Free. Yeah, that World Be Free, who made it from Brownsville to the league. D come up under World Be Free. Then you got to count in the equation D from Brownsville. Everybody from Brownsville in the 80s catered behind none other than Dwayne Pearl Washington. Rest in peace, homie. Pearl was that deal. So if you was playing ball and you was getting busy, you wanted to be the Pearl, especially if you was in Brownsville. D Nasty brung that shit the best stash, huh? And then Pearl was down the hall from me too. He was dating my other neighbor. Shout out to Rosie. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Little Pearl. So I come up under all this basketball talent, son. Pearl down the hall from me. So D Nasty come down near the Brownsville, the LG with this shit, man. And yo, I told you how Doc was flushing it on niggas. D was the same, son. On a fast break, my cousin Derek will bang it on you, son. You sleep. He will bang it on you disrespectfully. Had a whole park going crazy. Ah! Yeah, that was D Nasty. And I will never forget. It was a Saturday morning. We was all out there. His team was playing. And he went bonkers. My cousin D Nasty went bonkers. He gave them niggas 60. The whole project was like, oh, shit. Yo, he gave him 60. His team beat another team by like 20 points. I will never forget the score. His team had 72 points. D Nasty had 60 of them 72 points, my nigga. Yeah, man, D Nasty was 86 summer. D Nasty went crazy. But Ali Johnson went crazy too. Now he's 13 years old, son. 13 years old. This is 86 summer. Ali Johnson is 13 years old. By far the best point guard in the juniors league. You know what they did? He was the first person I seen him do it for. I'm quite sure they did it for others, but Ali was the first person I seen him do it for. 13 years old, point guard in the juniors league, starting point guard in the juniors league, but he was also playing in the seniors league, starting point guard in the seniors league. Fucked everybody up. He's 13. We got to see this shit. Not that we don't believe it, but we got to see this shit. And when I say Ali Johnson played in the seniors league as a starting point guard at 13 years old, handling his business. When I say handling his business, I mean his turnover assist ratio. Yeah, we're going to talk basketball. No turnovers, and he going to get you 10 dimes a game. And he going to get you 10 points a game. 13 years old. Yeah, he going to get you 10 assists. Pretty ones, too. Oh, get the crowd jumping, all that shit. Ali was that dude. I'm telling you, sir, Ali was that dude. 86 summer, he had the projects going crazy. And there was a lot of ball players there, man. I can't shout everybody out, so please forgive me. But I wanted to make sure I mentioned Tyrone Doc Brown, rest in peace. I wanted to make sure I mentioned D Nasty, Derek Bailey, the Cuzzo, because these was talents like phenomenal, son. Like, man, LG, Sullivan Smith was by far the Brooklyn Rucker, bro. So much fucking talent came through there. Big men, little men, grown men, high school ball players, college ball players, they all came through there. Sheldon Green from Seton Hall, he came through there. Mo Scurry and them came through there. Mark Jackson coached. Kenny Anderson showed his ass. Lloyd Daniels showed his ass. The list goes on, bro. A lot of talent came through there. But Ali Johnson, 86 summer. And I think they won some jury. In 85, we lost. 85, no. 86. 86, we was stacked. The year he ran through shit, and I'm going to tell you how he did it. 85 summer, you know, he did what he did. Ali got on his recruiting shit because Ali was going to school in the sky, I think 258, some shit like that. Junior high school, when he left PS 270, he was going to school in the sky. And I never forget, he was in the park with the boy Connie. Shout out to my boy Connie. Rest in peace, Maine. The Brown brothers off of Lafayette. These niggas lived in PS 270 Park on the basketball court all day, every day. His little brother Maine was the youngest in charge. Maine was the youngest person to ever suit up in Sullivan Smith. I think Maine was in the tournament at, how old was Maine? 8, 7, 8, 9 years old. By far, Jermaine Brown was the youngest player to ever lace him up in the Sullivan Smith tournament. Him and Connie were brothers. Them niggas lived in the park. But it was a time where Connie and Ali, because Ali lived in the park too. Shooting in the gym, yeah, that's Ali. Ali was in the park. So Ali and Connie was in the park. And I remember Ali telling Connie, yo, kid, you got to meet this 13-year-old kid. The nigga like 6'4", 13 years old, left-handed, get busy. Because Ali not only was going to school up there in the Sty, Ali was in the Sty at the 305 preteen classic. Because he put us on in that shit. You know what I'm saying? We was going up there years after Ali. But Ali was up there 85, 84, 85, something. Because listen, shout out to Lemon, Ali's dad. I can't go no further. Shout out to Lemon, Ali's dad. Ali's dad, very great man. Very good man. He remind me of one of them old-time singing niggas like Smokey Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Ali Lemon, Big Lemon, great man, great man. Now, Ali Lemon, basketball is in his blood and in his veins. He come from playing ball in the YMCA in the 60s. That's his dad. Ali Lemon Sr., the father, he was Lonzo Ball's dad and Ja Morant's dad and Patrick Mahomes' dad. He was all these dudes' dad before them. He was that dad to Ali in the 80s, bro. He instilled basketball in his son. His son went out there and did what he told him to do. He coached his son. His son was that deal. And I believe them two would have made it. Ali lost his life. And that shit was so heartbreaking. But shout out to the senior Ali Lemon, man. Great man. You know what I'm saying? So he had little Ali playing in all these tournaments outside of Sullivan Smith we didn't know about. That's why the thing was nice. So he up in 305 Park shaking. He runs into his boy Dickie Lloyd and they rap. So he telling Connie, we all out there. He telling Connie, yo, I'm telling you, man, because Connie had a little height on him. Connie bust that nigga ass. Connie was talking his shit. Because I think Connie was left-handed too. Is Connie left-handed? I think Connie was left-handed. But Connie had that little Robert Horry soft jumper. You know what I'm saying? He got one of those them simple games with the little jumper and shit. You know what I'm saying? Around the perimeter. Connie was nice, but he was talking shit. Yo, bust that nigga ass. Man, oh man. 86 summer, we was all on the Lakers. And I posted the picture on a thumbnail for St. Laz. Shout out to Laz. And in that picture, I'm the shorty on the bench with this bitch nigga Mikey next to me. Ali Johnson sitting in front of me. Rat ass niggas. I cut that nigga out the picture. Shambo was in the picture. I cut that nigga out. But behind me was Coach Miles and his proudest protege, Dickie Lloyd. Yeah, Ali had Dickie Lloyd come to the project, get in the tournament. We all on the same team. Ali ran through that tournament, son, 86 summer. He ran through the, like I told you, he's playing juniors and seniors at 13. He ran through the juniors league with Dickie, reminiscent of Butter 89 with motherfucking Leonard. That's what Ali did in 86 summer. He ran through the tournament with him and Dickie Lloyd. Oh my God. They went crazy, Ali and Dickie Lloyd. We ain't win the chip, we won silver that year. We was stacked. Word the mother. Dow Pilgrim, shout out any rock. We had Dow Pilgrim, fucking Dickie Lloyd, Ali Johnson. Those was our big three. Them right there. Them niggas went crazy 86 summer. Yeah, we lost the chip though. Word, son. We lost the chip. I guess them other niggas experience, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They beat us. But it was a hell of a game. Ali showed his ass. He showed his ass. Word the mother. And Dickie Lloyd came through there 13 years old, son. He was 13 too. This nigga was 6'4". Left-handed, do it all, shoot, dribble, banging on you, clear the boards. 13, Ali recruited that. So Ali had an eye for talent too. Word the mother. 86 summer was theirs. Yeah, 86 summer was theirs. Now we waiting for 87 summer to come around, right? And it was the spring of 87. Now Ali hung out with a dude named Timmy off of Grand Avenue. Timmy was a quiet dude. He wasn't nothing to sneeze about. He wasn't nothing to make no noise about. He was getting a little money, little drug money, little weed money, little crack money and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no loud nigga. You know what I'm saying? Him and Ali was cool. I don't know if they was best friends, but they was cool like that. And Timmy was in the street, Ali wasn't. And the legend has it, I think they were sitting in the crib eating fast food and shit, playing around, joking, start playing with a gun. This shit is so heartbreaking, man. Playing with a gun. The gun goes off. Hit Ali. Ali get hit in the crib. Now, the crib was hot because, you know, they be doing things over down there on Clifton. You know what I'm saying? The crib was hot. Could just call the police, come get the body or whatever. Plus, niggas was panicking because Timmy was a kid himself. You know what I'm saying? Ali was what? Maybe 15 when that happened? 16? And then Timmy was 16 himself. Like, they was kids, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not telling this story. I'm not telling this part of the story to drag Timmy. I'm not doing that, my nigga. That was an accident. And I know what it's like firsthand to be accused of an accident that takes somebody's life, especially somebody that's well-loved, well-respected. Timmy did exactly what I did. So I'm not here to drag Timmy about what happened. But that's what happened. He was playing with the gun went off, hit Ali. Ali died on the spot. Panic mode. Shit got crazy after panic mode. Legend has it, they wrapped Ali up, wrapped his body up, drove him down towards Grand Avenue. Now, towards Grand Avenue, they had a park. It was a real dead park. I think we used to call it Dead Man Park, right? And it had like hills and shit where dudes used to ride skateboards. It was a little quiet ass park. Nobody really fucked with it. We knew about it because we was badass kids. And we left no rocks unturned. So we done been in this park. They dumped Ali's body in that park. This nigga is crazy. They dumped Ali's body in that park. They find Ali. Yo, Ali died. I don't know how the shit went down with Timmy turning himself in and getting arrested. I don't know how that shit happened. But Timmy was accused of being a shooter. It was an accident. It was heartbreaking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucked the hood up. And I remember going to Ali's service. I always wondered why his dad had the service on Myrtle Avenue towards Fort Greene as opposed to Bed-Stuy. I always wondered. But if I remember correctly, it was down on Myrtle Avenue by Fort Greene. We all went deep. You know how we had to do. We used to be from the Fort Greene niggas back then. So we was deep. And Ali, his name was Lemon. He was a bright yellow kid, just like his dad, man. And the first thing I noticed in the casket, how dark he was. You know, the loss of blood and all that shit. I was like, damn, Ali, he not light, yellow light skin no more. That's the first thing I noticed, because he was bright light. You know what I'm saying? The second thing I noticed was he had that fucking basketball in his casket. Yeah, Ali Johnson, I almost shed a tear for the bro. Ali Johnson, by far, was the first. Damn, I'm crying for the bro. He was the first child I saw in the casket, bro. Fucked me up. Word, fucked me up, man. Fucked the whole hood up. We lost Ali. We was bit. So needless to say, that happened in the spring. He was on it. Ali names was on that shirt that summer. So we had Sullivan Smith, Tyrone Doc Brown, and Ali Johnson. We lost Ali in 87. And that shit fucked us up, bro. And I think the ghost of Ali creeped up in Booger, man. The ghost of Ali creeped up in Booger, because once we lost Ali, that nigga Booger took off. Booger said, all right. And he followed Ali tracks. He went to 305 first, preteen classic, and we all was on the team together. We went to 305. I'm telling you, Booger followed his footsteps. He tore down that shit. He went to Soul in the Hole, just like Ali. He tore that shit up. He came to Sullivan Smith, just like Ali, and tore that shit up. I'm telling you, the ghost of Ali lived in Booger, boy. Word the mother. But yeah, man, the boy Timmy, man, he was accused of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to drag him. I'm not here to drag him for that. That was an accident. We know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I think he bailed out for that, because he was in the street after that. And what he did after that, he gets dragged for. Shout out to the big homie Swells, just came home. 35 fucking years. Yeah, y'all know what's coming. Timmy did some flim-flam shit on Swells and Big Rock. And I think he swung a deal for the Ali body. Yeah, man. Being that he had the Ali shit in the mix, he got caught up with Swells and Big Rock. Sean told on them niggas. Straight jacket, I ain't holding my tongue. He told on Swells and Rashawn. Testified on them niggas. Swells did 35. Big Rod had 72. He died in the joint. Swells made it home. So Timmy did do some bullshit, and I think he swung a deal. Yo, I testify on these niggas. Give me the 3 to 9. Yeah, he got a 3 to 9 on a man too. I think he had a manslaughter in the 2nd degree, first time offender on the Ali shit. So he go to jail. And that shit happened in 87. That nigga ain't go to jail till 89. Yeah, he went to jail because of 89. The Swells and them shit happened. If the Swells and them shit didn't happen, that nigga was on the street in 89 on a bailout over the Ali shit, because it was an accident. Everybody wasn't dragging him for that shit. You know what I'm saying? The Lemon family, you know what I'm saying? The Johnson family, they knew what it was. They wasn't doing them dirty. You know what I'm saying? They was handling that shit accordingly, the way my shit should have been handled. They was handling Timmy's shit accordingly. And the shit with Swells and them niggas put him in jail. So when he went to jail for that shit, he told on them niggas, swung a deal, got the 3 to 9 for the man 2 on Ali, which he would have probably got anyway because it was an accident. But they shook the nigga up, and he testified on Swells and Rashawn. But let me tell you something, when you do dirt, you get dirt. Because while he was on Rikers Island 89, he wasn't living that great. Plus, he was telling on Swells. Swells was the barber shop in Fort Billy, running down, telling the adolescent niggas, yo, watch that nigga. So he wasn't living great. Then when he got his time, he went up north to Cayuga. Niggas took his sneakers and his boots. Yeah, my brother and them niggas was there. They told me, yo, what's up, niggas from your hood, Timmy? Fuck that nigga. He did Swells with my Sean dirty. R.I.P. Ali. That was my attitude. You know what I'm saying? So he dealt with his wrong. His wrong was what he did to Swells and rap. Never will I slander him for what happened to Ali. They was kids playing with a gun. Shit went on. Ali got hit. Traumatic situation. And panic. These niggas wrapped his body. I don't fault them for none of that shit, man. Them niggas was scared. They ain't know what to fucking do. That spot they was in, 187 Clifton, you already know what it is. Y'all know what it is. They had to do what they had to do, man. No disrespect to Ali Johnson. May he rest in peace. No disrespect to his family. I totally understand it. I will never slander Timmy for that. I was in the same position, my nigga. How could I? I understand what he was going through. Man, I know he couldn't sleep at night. I know he couldn't sleep at night after that shit happened. I know he can't. I've been there, son. I've been there. So I'm not slandering Timmy for that shit, man. But I'm telling you, what you did to Swells and them niggas was crazy. Crazy. And you know it. And you know it. You know what I'm saying? So Ali Johnson, man, that's the homie. May he rest in peace. He shook the projects up like never before. And he brought talent through LG. Because Dickie Lloyd was my guy. It ain't rap. Word the mother. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we went through preteen classic, represented me, Booger, Butter, Johnny B. We played for Monroe All Stars. Shout out to our old coach Cleve. You know what I'm saying? We did what we did. But Ali, man, he was special. He was special, brother. And shout out to his dad. His dad is out in Vegas. Him and Mo Scurry. They out in Vegas. Still on their basketball shit. His dad be at all the games. Shit come through Vegas. His dad is at the All-Star games. He at the fucking March Madness games. He still do what he do. You know what I'm saying? We got love for his dad. His dad checked in with me. He let me know he was looking forward to this story. His aunt checked in with me, let me know they was looking forward to the story. And I hope I did a great job, man. Because Ali was special. Ali was well loved. And we really, really, really missed him in LG, man. We really, really did, man. You know what I'm saying? Ali was that dude. I enjoyed playing those 2 summers, 85 and 86 summer, on the Lakers, sitting my ass on the bench, not getting no run, holding my water bottle or whatever for Ali Johnson. I will forever treasure that. Word the mother. Rest in peace, Ali Johnson. Once again, it's your boy Big Fruit, representing the Real Big Fruit podcast. I am the Michael Jordan of Record early in the morning on YouTube, but I am also Young Francis MH White on YouTube. I am the most hated because I am the most loved. Y'all know how it's going down. Rest in peace, Ali Johnson. Rest in peace, Sullivan Smith. And rest in peace, Tyrone Doc Brown. Salute.